It is delivery day again. This is the parcel that I was hoping I would get yesterday. I had to get by. Every time somebody sends me something delivery signature required, I end up having to wait a day to get it. Packaged very well. So this gift, Golden Phoenix, the Turquoise Company, exclusive. I'm the only one who the mine sells to. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. What is that? To be honest, it looks like I'll be honest, it looks like stabilized Kingman, but all right. Gift is a gift. It's got some chocolate matrix in it. That'll be cool. I like that one. I'm not going to spend any time on this, but yeah, look at that. Look at the green of the chocolate. Wow, okay. That's cool. That might be super cool. All right, so there's that one. What I have here is I have Blue Basin. This is hand-selected Blue Basin, which is Kingman, and I believe it's Ithaca Peak, but hand-selected for color. These were 100-gram lots, and he had 5 of them left. And he sold me all 5 of the 100-gram lots, so 500 grams, which is just over a pound. Wow. Hand-picked because of their blue. This is Kingman. This is a lot of what made Kingman famous was that Kingman was blue, not turquoise blue, blue. And it almost became synonymous with the color turquoise. Almost became that. But now, I mean, Kingman obviously puts out a wide array. There's a little bit of pyrite in that, I hope. Kingman puts out a wide array of colors, everything from greens to blues. That one's thin enough, it'll need to be backed. But these pieces are smaller than I thought they were going to be, but they're definitely plenty big enough for cabs and that stuff. Just, it's hard to tell scale from pictures. This stuff is all cool looking. Put some in the that's cool. I'm hoping this stuff has some spiderweb matrix in it. I'm hoping it's not just the dirty matrix that a lot of Kingman has. That one's looking nice. That one's got some matrix in it. All right. Well, I think that's going to be... Look at the color on that one is... That, I guess if I was to pick a color, my favorite turquoise color, it'll be that. That's got to be Ithaca Peak. Okay, well that was one that I was excited about. That one was a hand-picked lot. Fairly expensive turquoise. Holy cow, this is a lot more than I thought. This is my favorite mine, old 4 pounds of number 8. Good grief. 4 pounds. What am I going to do with 4 pounds of number 8? Now some of these, let me see if I can pull out a few of them. Some of these in the pictures were absolutely stunning. See if I can, these are big, thick cabs. That's got a little bit more of the nice color of number 8 in it. That right there, that when you get number 8 like that, starting to get into that bluer blues, deeper blues. It's really nice. Nice there. I'm looking for one piece in particular I'd like to show off to you. Oh, there's a nice one. Look at that one. That makes you want to do a ribbon cut cab. That ribbon goes all the way through there. That's about all you could do with that because of the thickness. I mean, you could do some really small cabs there, but why? Let's see. I'll pause this and find the two I'm looking at. It was seriously hard not to pull every piece out of this 4-pound bag to show you, but I tried to pull some of my favorites out. Sorry, phone rang. Anyway, let's look at some of these. Look at this ribbon cut. That is just killer. And this stuff, this is the best stabilized number 8 that I've cut. One of the only complaints that I have about number 8 when it's good, even the best stuff that I get, I mean, I can show you right here. I have a jar here of my homebrew acetone and epoxy stabilization. Look at that number 8 right there. That number 8 right there. Those are going to be killer cabs, but they're a little bit crumbly. And the guy I bought them from swears that they were stabilized, and they probably are, but I'm finding that I'm having to stabilize them a little bit more to get them to where they cut decent and then back them. But this stuff is rock hard. I mean, glass hard. Some of the hardest material that. But that one right there, that one's going to be, I don't know, 2 cabs in a ribbon cut where you get the straight here and the straight there. I mean, perfect thickness. That one's insane. This one right here is one of the ones I was looking for. It's in the picture, like I said, it's hard to get scale, but when I saw this kind of watery pattern, a little bit less here, but that cab right there is going to be stunning. It's going to just be amazing. I love that. More of it here. Now this one right here is starting to get into some real gemmy almost looking color. It's on the edge there, so that's going to be tough. But that whole corner right there is just it's a whole nother grade, and it's hard to tell on the camera, but it's just glassier and the color is deeper. It's not the darker blues, but man, if some of that darker blue pulls in, that whole corner right there is just a nice nugget of really cool color. Another cool cab right there. And this is that darker chocolatey matrix that I like. That doesn't. I'm not a big fan of this yellow matrix. But let's look at that. I mean, look at that one again. Just the cloud bursts of color. Again, I think that's one big cab right there. If you could feel this, it's just glass hard. It's got each one of those. I mean, you could do individual stones that were backed around, but I think that's one beautiful cab right there of some number 8 water web. Is that what you want to call that? It within it, but just blooms of color in that one. I love that one. I love those two. This one's just beautiful examples of the little bit deeper blues. Boom, boom, full color all the way through. Going to be able to get high domes out of those. That's perfect thickness because the color goes all the way through. I know I can, a lot of times with turquoise, especially number 8, the color's right on top and all you can get is a flat cab. That one is going to be, by the time that's polished, that's going to look almost black. The spider web's going to be black, and that is going to be, I mean, that's going to be, $2 or $3 a carat, $5 a carat maybe, I think. Another one there. Oh, man. Another one there, totally different color, more of a turquoise color, turquoise. Woo! I'm loving this stuff. Look at the blue here. Cab there, cab there. Ooh, cab there with the cloud in it. Those will be beautiful ring-size stones. Again, this is that chocolatey matrix. This one's kind of interesting. Now it's just kind of I don't know how thick that color is. That one might have been a flat cab. I mean, that healed fracture right there is stabilized nicely. Giant number 8 slab right there. Cab. Really kind of, it's not really polychrome. It's more like the pale fading into the more desirable color. But it is polychrome because it's multiple colors. But I think right in there is a big, beautiful cab. A little bit thinner piece, but oh, look at that cab right there. Perfect thickness. Ribbon cut on a, because of this polishes nicely. You know, smaller one there, but that right there is that's going to be a stunner. Super excited about that. I was nervous about this because this is the most I've spent on turquoise. This is starting to get, I mean, I take that back. I have a parcel that will be here on Friday that I spent more on, but it's natural. This is all stabilized. You start getting into natural and the pricing is a whole different ballgame. But as far as stabilized, old stock, number 8, this is the best I've seen. Look at that cab right there. Boom. Big, giant, juicy cab. Ribbon cut cab right there with those amazing colors in it. This is starting to get thick enough that you could split that and get 2 cabs out of them. If I had a thinner saw blade, mine's thick enough but if I could find someone that has a thinner saw blade, that's easily split that in half, back both sides. High grade. 2 more pieces here. This one, just because of the color in it, look at that. That's not even number 8 color. I mean, it's obviously, the matrix tells me it is number 8, but that's starting to get into that's a polychrome, that's a green. Don't see a lot of that. I'm wondering if that would face from this side if it goes all the way through. It very well might face from right here if all that, or face from this side. Ooh, love that. All right, I lied, there's 2 pieces left here. Again, more of that, just really, that's the color of number 8 that you want. That's the dark matrix around it, the spider web. One there, one there. And the last piece, just some bigger pieces of that cloudy, watery color. Now, when you say watery with opal, it's not a good thing. When you say watery with turquoise, it's beautiful. I love it. I love that watery look where it kind of looks like it's floating in a pool of water. Anyway, that is, I mean, shit, we didn't even really go through this. I believe it was Ithaca Peak or Turquoise Mountain, one of the 2, Kingman, but this stuff is stunning in and of itself. That nugget right there, look at the blue. Look at the blue in that. The pyrite's in it. Split that in half, 2 cabs. Ooh, we got some turquoise to cut now, boy. Look at that. Split that in half. Split that in half right there. Do a little bit of a, that's going to be killer matrix in that one. Anyway, thanks for coming along. I like to show it off when it's, that color is crazy. Super pleased. Like I said, I was worried. I spent a lot of money on this, and I haven't had the best of luck with some sellers, and some pictures it's hard to tell what you're getting. But this stuff is everything the picture showed it would be, and I think it was well worth the money I spent. I'm looking forward to capping all this stuff. You know, that right there, it kind of depends on how it cleans up. I don't like a dirty matrix, but that one, I don't know how it'll finish out. That black in it might be spectacular. All right, we'll pick something and we will set it, cut it and set it. Okay, I had to take, this was that piece that looked like a nice ribbon cut. I just cut a piece off the end of it, went in from the face, because it looked like we had color all the way around, and we do. And I just ran it across the reel real quick, did a light buff on it. As you can see, it takes a nice polish. That matrix gets even darker when it's polished. See that matrix right there? This is going to be incredible stuff. That's going to be beautiful. We can get down below that right there. The color is there below it, so when we cut the dome in, that'll just be a nice big spider web matrix. I don't know if you call that blue or green, but I call it beautiful number 8. Excited to cut this stuff. Which one should we cut first? Pick it out in the comments and we'll cut it tonight.